Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, we meet in English lesson on lesson 1 on grade 8 kelas 8 ya. With the title What do you know about it? Apa yang kamu ketahui tentang hal itu? The theme temanya. Look at the pictures here. What do you know about it? Nah, apa yang kamu ketahui tentang the picture, gambar-gambar ini ya? Gambar toga and di sini ya ada perayaan tahun baru ya. Nih, ada kembang api. Now we go to the text exercise about Eid Mubarak. Ya, di sini ya. I will read it for you. It marks the end of a month of fasting from dawn to sunset, as well as spiritual reflection and prayer under usual circumstances. The day starts with prayers and a big meal is usually the main event, but there's lots of other ways people celebrate too. During Eid, one of the most common things you'll hear people say to one another is Eid Mubarak. This literally means blessed Eid and is a way of expressing celebration. You might also hear Eid said, which means happy Eid. Other countries have different greetings, though in Nigeria, people are likely to say Balada Salah, which is the Hausa for happy Eid. In Malaysia, it is called Hari Raya. So to wish someone a happy Eid, you would say Selamat Hari Raya. As well as the universal traditions, there are some more quirky ones in different countries. One of these is in Afghanistan, where a popular Eid activity is to paint hard-boiled eggs and have a food fight with them in what is known as Tok Janggi. Everyone gets involved and the aim is to break your opponent's egg while keeping yours intact. This is the material of the text. And then the question, pertanyaan ini kamu harus menjawabnya ya, ditulis di buku tulis and send to me ya, kirim ke saya ya. The question number 1, what is the text about? Tentang apa bacaan tersebut? 2, mention different ways of saying happy Eid in the text. Sebutkan perbedaan cara untuk mengatakan happy Eid ya dalam bacaan. Ya, sebutkan macam-macamnya. Number 3, what are the activities during Eid in different places mentioned in the text? Kegiatan apa saja selama Eid di beberapa tempat yang berbeda, sebutkan ya dalam teks ya, yang disebutkan dalam teks. Nah, kamu juga menyebutkannya di sini ya, nanti di buku tulis dituliskan. What is the meaning of Eid Mubarak? Apa arti atau makna dari Eid Mubarak? Number 5, how do you celebrate it in your place? Bagaimana cara kamu merayakannya di tempatmu? Nah, in your opinion ya, ini menurut pendapatmu ya. Nanti kamu tuliskan, ditulis di buku tulis dan dikirimkan. Next we will study another text. The words we will study first, astronomical, barley, coincide, commitment, flight, was, ritual. New Year. The text, the title, New Year. Old celebrations. There have been celebrations to mark the beginning of a new year for thousands of years. Sometimes there was simply an opportunity for people to eat, drink, and have fun. But in some places, the voyages were connected to the land or astronomical events. For example, in Egypt, Mesir, in the beginning of the year coincided with when the river Nile flooded, and this normally happened when the star Sirius rose terbit. The Persians and Phoenicians started their new year. Next, at the spring equinox, this is around 20 March when the sun shines more or less directly on the equator and the length of the night and the day are almost the same. The oldest celebration, the city of Babylon in ancient Mesopotamia, was where the first New Year celebrations were recorded about 4,000 years ago. The Babylonians held their celebrations on the first new moon after the spring equinox and called this festival Akitu, which comes from the word Sumerians used for barley. Barley was cut in Mesopotamia in the spring, and during Akitu there was a different ritual on each of the 11 days that the celebration lasted. Statues of the gods were carried through the streets of the city, and in this way the Babylonians believed that their world has been cleansed to prepare for the new year and a new spring. Modern celebrations. In many cities all over the world, spectacular fireworks displays take place. As soon as the clock passed midnight on 31 December. Fireworks di sini kembang api ya, kembang api. In recent years, Sydney in Australia has been the host to one of the first of these celebrations, as New Year arrives there before most other major international cities. The display takes place in Sydney Harbour with the Opera House and Harbour Bridge, making it a stunning setting. Fireworks light up the skies in hundreds of cities as 12 midnight strikes around the globe. Jadi di sini kembang apinya menyinari, menerangi angkasa ya, di ratusan kota pada pukul 12 tengah malam ya. Traditions that live on. There are a number of strange and interesting New Year's traditions around the world. In Scotland, New Year's Eve is called Hogmanay, and first voting remains a popular custom with people visiting friends and neighbors' houses just after midnight. The first person who visits your house should bring a gift, as this will mean good luck. In Spain, it is the custom to eat 12 grapes as the bells sound for midnight on 31 December. One grape is eaten at each sound of the bell, and each grape is supposed to bring good luck for each month of the year ahead. In Brazil, Ecuador, Bolivia, Venezuela, and some other Central and South American countries, people wear special underwear of different colors on New Year's Eve. Red is supposed to be good for bringing love in the new year, while yellow is supposed to bring money. Nah, di sini makna dari warna ya, warna merah membawa ya bermaksud untuk membawa rasa sayang ya di tahun ini, sedangkan warna kuning ya dimaksudkan membawa ini ya, mendatangkan uang ya. The next paragraph. Out with the old in the new year is a perfect time to make a change for the better. The tradition of making New Year's resolutions is more common in Western Hemisphere, but also exists in Eastern Hemisphere. This tradition involves a person making a commitment to change a non-wanted habit or behavior or setting a personal objective. Typical New Year's resolutions might be to give up smoking, eat healthier food, do more exercise, become more organized, or laugh more. But really, a New Year's resolutions can be almost anything. However, research suggests that many New Year's resolutions fail. Being realistic about the objectives you set and not making too many New Year's resolutions might help you to achieve success. Okay, this is the text. And the exercise for you is this is true or false. Ya, pernyataan betul atau salah. Nah, ini kamu isi ya. True nanti ditulis T, kalau salah ditulis false atau F ya. Nah, di sini nanti dibaca ya. Dan kamu kerjakan. Okay, I think that's all for this meeting. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.